Hey, hello. It's Jara. Is you James?
Hello.
Hey, hello.
Yes.
Jara is.
Hi, can you
Okay.
hear me?
Yeah, I can hear
It's
you.
me, James. All right,
Okay,
thank you.
okay, okay. Welcome. How about Jay and Alvin? Could you please test your microphone? Hey, Jay.
Hi.
Hey, Jay.
Hi.
Welcome.
Hi.
Hi.
Okay.
Okay, it works. Hey, Alvin. Nice to join. Cannot hear you, Alvin.
Oh, you can't hear me?
Now it works. Now it works.
Oh, cool, cool.
Oh, cool, cool. Well, thank you so much to join us, guys. Thank you for your time. And I think today we have a very hot topics. I just checked the countdown. It's almost like 9 days, right? About the Bitcoin halving. So I think now is the best moment to having you guys here and to talk about some topics around Bitcoin. I think you guys must have a lot of experience and a lot of stories to share. So thank you so much to welcome me, join our AMA, and Jay from Stability World AI, and James from Uniport Network, and Alvin from Bitget Wallet. Thank you so much. Before we started, I think I will give the mic to you guys to introduce you and your project. Let's do one by one. How about Lady first? Jay, I think you can go ahead.
Okay. Hey guys. I'm Jay, and I'm so excited to be here today for this AMA sections, especially to discuss the hot topic Bitcoin halving event. And yeah, now I will introduce a little bit about Stability World AI. Uh, we are a net-gen blockchain empowered generative AI platform for content creations, and our goal is to capture a significant share of the multi-billion-dollar generative AI market within crypto industry. We use AI optimized technology to simplify the creations of image and video and transforming text or setting image into engaging visual and video. To use our feature, user need credit, which can be purchased with fiat or crypto. And credit can be also earned by like complete the daily tasks, such as checking or share AI generated artwork on social media. And right now we are also like implementing early bird campaign to incentive active use of our feature. The more actively user engage, the more loyalty point they earn, and the point can help user receive more of our token when it's listed officially. And this AMA today, we are giving 20,000 Stability Work AI credit to 100 random winner. Winners should directly sign up with their email on Stability Work AI web app and then send an email to SecondLive. We will distribute the credit beyond that. And yeah, 10 for hearing. Yeah.
Thank you so much, Jay, because I want to highlight thank you so much for your credit for all our Second Life users here and each of the winner today. You guys can win not only the beans but also 200 stability AI. Word AI credits for each of you guys, and thank you so much, Jay, for all these gifts you bring. And also, I will give a mic to James. Hey, James.
Hello, can everyone hear
Hello.
me?
Yes.
Hello?
Yes.
Hello?
Hey.
All
Yeah,
right.
we can hear you.
Hey. All right, then. Yeah, just testing things out. It's always tough to start. Hey, everyone. Thanks for coming to Second Live. It's an absolute pleasure to be here. It's just so exciting to be at this particular AMA. And, thanks to the host, for making this happen. So, to give a brief introduction to who I am, I'm James, leading the marketing and branding efforts at Uniport Network. And Uniport Network stands out as a BTC restaking layer boasting a dual chain setup creatively constructed on Cosmos, Polygon CDK, and Babylon. So, with a blend of innovation and modularity, Uniport Network operates as a Bitcoin restaking chain leveraging Polygon CDK and UPSD stablecoin, and which opens up multiple avenues for staking rewards through seamless integration with Babylon. And what makes us unique is that its UBTC and UPSD stablecoin mechanism offers a triple source BTC restaking initiative. So, I mean, the BTC restaking functionality on Uniport Network is seamlessly woven into Babylon, coupled with our UPSD stablecoin application, so users can stake BTC or LSD tokens, SUBTC, unlocking various tiers of enhanced restaking rewards. And a notable highlight of our UpToken distribution approach, our founder Mark has opted to distribute 100% of the initial liquidity portion of UP tokens via airdrop to the community. So Mark's vision, this grand vision, aligns with Bitcoin's ethos of decentralization, fostering a vibrant and engaged user community in the process.
Thank you so much, James. I think, what Uniport do is very hot topics recently. It seems like everyone talk about this. Maybe later on you can share us more about your business, about what a Uniport network you guys plan to do in the next. And before that, I will give the mic to Alvin. Hi, Alvin. I think most of us we know Bitget wallet already, but just in case, for some people they don't know, do you mind share more about the Bitget wallet?
Sure, sure. Thank you for the kind words. Hi everyone. So Alvin here from Bitget Wallet. Usually based in Singapore, but right now in Paris for the blockchain week. If you're in Dubai next week, would love to say hi to you. So Bitget Wallet is a self-custodial wallet. We have about 20 million users globally today, and our mission is, to onboard as many users onto Web3 in order to build this equitable future, powered by DeFi. Good news is, we've always been positioning ourselves as the best wallet to earn and trade tokens in the decentralized world. So most of the tokens, whether it's from meme coins to, utility altcoins and so on, even the very early ones, we usually support on the wallet already. We also have like weekly campaigns for users to earn, it could be anywhere from like 30 USD to 100 USD, simple campaigns for people to participate and earn them. So good thing is we actually overtook MetaMask in terms of number of swap transactions. This is based on the dashboard built by Hashed. So very happy about that. Over the last 3 weeks, we have been number one in terms of swap transactions. And I think we're lucky enough to have found a product market fit, growing very fast in countries like Japan, for example. We're launching our token very soon, in next month actually. So we still have a campaign running to earn BWB points, which will be converted to our token later. So do feel free to download our wallet, play around with it and earn some points right now. Thank you.
Yeah, thank you so much, Alvin, to bring us so many exciting news. And also congratulations for the achievement for Bitget wallet. I think most of us we have using the wallet already, your wallet already.
Thank
So
you.
yeah, especially today's topic we're gonna talk about the halving of Bitcoin. I think from Bitget wallet there's must have a lot of things you guys can share with us. Give us more reason to download and use to be the user. Before the topics started, I would like to know you guys from you guys, because we're just coming back from Hong Kong, and unfortunately we didn't make it in Paris and also Dubai. I say a lot of people they had to Dubai already this year, and my question is, do you believe now we are currently experiencing in the ball market already, or which stage are we now? How you think, Alvin?
Yeah. I mean, there's a lot of technicalities on what a bull run is and so on, but the fact is that, if you compare the sentiments and the prices like last year, which was really, really bearish, right, to what we're experiencing now, I think there's no doubt that we are in the bull run. But here I want to quote like Dovi1 who actually said it quite well in one of her tweets, right? That there are usually three structural legs in a bull. And the first leg, I think we are actually at the end of the first leg. And she said that as well. And this time around, I think the first leg came quite a number of months earlier in the cycle. Hence, many people were caught off guard, last year in October, November. And I think why this became earlier is probably due to like the BTC ETF coming on board soon. I do think we're at the end of the first leg, right? And the second leg is probably going to start after halving. This is quite standard across like previous cycles. But exactly like when, because usually after the halving, at some point there'll be a 20 to 30% correction. It's the pullback that everyone is waiting for, right, from the first leg. When it's gonna happen, I don't know. But what's gonna happen is one, there will be the correction at some point. Secondly, I do think a lot of narratives or the trading will actually rotate to newer things. It could be narratives I've been hearing about, but the focus may move, say, from I don't know meme coins to other stuff. So keen to see what kind of narratives really come up. Definitely, it's going to be a huge restaking summer, given so many restaking projects have points there. And then there'll be a third leg after that, right? Which is kind of like post new all-time high. And that's where like all the violent prices up and downs, we'll see it. Violent delights, violent ends. Yeah, all these shenanigans will happen. So let's see. Let's see what happens.
Yes, I think so many hot topics right now. But if we talk about the restaking, staking stuff, I think James, you can share us more from your side. How you think?
The
I
bull
think we
market.
lost
I mean,
you.
I personally believe.
Oh, okay.
Oh, sorry. Can
Yeah,
you hear
here.
me? Can you hear me?
Yes, right.
Sorry.
Now we can
Okay.
hear you.
Okay. So the question being, are we currently in a bull market?
Yeah.
So I personally believe, that we're currently in the mid phase of a bull market, and as we've noticed in the market recently, crypto prices have steadily been rising. Bitcoin has surged past 70,000, and Ethereum has broken past the $4,000 mark. So, you know, you're seeing a lot of new investors, a lot of retail participants, and as Bitcoin's market capitalization has skyrocketed from tens of billions to over $1 trillion, an increasing number of Bitcoin developers and projects have emerged, which is indicative of a thriving BTC ecosystem. And so, as we hope and anticipate, the upcoming Bitcoin halving, this will propel us to the zenith of the bull market. And market sentiment remains highly optimistic. I mean, at the moment, and despite the occasional fluctuations in the overarching trend, things seem to be quite bullish. I mean, we're eagerly awaiting the Bitcoin halving and expecting it to catalyze further market gains.
I think yes. We don't know, right? But talk about the segment. I think what Alvin shared is definitely the restaking things, but also I heard many people working in the like gaming industry. I mean, no matter the traditional or Web3 gaming, they all think now is the time to do something. I don't know. Let's check and let's say. Well, let's say, and of course, when we talk about the hot words, we must need to say AI. That's gonna be another trend. So I think Jay, you must have your thinking about these questions. Feel free to share.
Yeah, okay, absolutely. To be answered the first question, are we currently in the bull market? Of course, yes, we are currently in the bull market, absolutely. And it has just started for a while. Like based on insight of Alvin and Jim, I think it's super clearly to see the bullish in the crypto industry. About the AI industry, actually the AI has a really huge or bullish in AI when open AI and ChatGPT has released, and it is also like have a significant growth in these times, and also right now to be top with AI in the crypto industry, based on many research. is it considered to like a market with the multi-billion-dollar, and it will grow, is when not, it won't stop. Yeah, so about the events, are not only Web3 and crypto events, but also AI events are hosting all around the world. To be specific, for the next week as the token 2049 in Dubai. We also see a lot of AI side events and big event like global AI show, and also like smart event of other AI projects or other investor, other VC, and other organization are hosting. Yeah.
Yeah, you totally agree with you, Jay, because I just checked the list, the like side events in Dubai. I got shocked. There's like 1,000 side events. I never saw so hot like this. So I'm so excited to say, any feedback from Dubai in the upcoming weeks. But Jay, and as you mentioned, there's a lot of things gonna happening. I would say, how you guys preparing for the upcoming Bitcoin halving? You must taking some strategies or steps to prepare for that. Do you mind to share with us? But before you share, I gotta do the lucky draw. Otherwise, I'm gonna forget this.
Okay.
Please allow me to take the lucky draw, and then you can, give us more actions you guys plan to do. Wow, who's got the lucky? I think the lucky one got not only the beans, but also the gift from your side, from Jay, from your side, right? Well, congratulations, everyone. Well, Jay, go ahead.
Yeah, okay. And yeah, I will talk about the history. Historically, Bitcoin halvings have a really, really big impact on price, and often causing them to jump. And this attract more investors with the rise of demand for Bitcoin and other cryptocurrency. And while short-term adjustments are still go on, but historical trends, so these events generally signal market resilience and potential growth. And even though Bitcoin halving does not directly affect us at the moment, but it still affects the overall crypto market. And this can be a good news for projects like us, as more invest in crypto mean more opportunity for us. And at Stability Work AI, we prepare for whatever challenges come and whatever opportunity come our way. We are working on many exciting plans like community events. You can see a lot of like activity events on our website or our social media, and also some like uh, Arab campaign that I mentioned are in my introductions, and also token launch and many strategy partnerships and launching many new features and apps. And yeah, so why Bitcoin having my shake up, but we ready to adapt and thrill, because like we not only in Web3 or crypto, we only AI, and AI is growing along with the traditional industry. So with our long-term vision and strategic approach, we are confident that we will come out stronger in the end. Yeah.
Looking forward all the actions you guys are planning to do in the upcoming days. But I think the guy next to you, they're gonna have a lot of things too. James, how about you to share more from your side? What are you guys preparing for the upcoming halving stuff?
All right. So, as you know, I mean, a lot of projects tend to launch their mainnets around the time of Bitcoin's halving, just like the Room protocol. And so, as we're getting closer to the halving, I mean, we're expecting to see a lot more BTC projects launching their mainnet or doing token generation events. And, taking advantage, is of this big moment. I mean, everyone's kind of waiting for it. Everyone's anticipating. You can feel it in the air. Like every event I go to these days, I mean, it's just kind of like, I mean, it's the excitement is there, and it's incredible to be a part of because anyone who's been in this industry, I mean, 6 months ago, 8 months ago, you have to be really resilient because it's just an emotional roller coaster. So usually leading up to the halving, we're going to see a bull run. I mean, like we're right now, and we're likely to see a bunch of new bullish markets. So it's really important for all developers to just be as prepared as possible. And speaking of the Bitcoin halving, we're looking at ways to make things even better. So for all new users jumping into the BTC ecosystem, so from last month until the halving, we're keeping our Lucky Mark airdrop campaign going pretty strong. Basically, we've got two parts to it. So there's this thing called a bridge to earn, where users can move assets from BTC chain to other chains like ETH and ARB using our cross-chain bridge. And to make things even more fun, we've set up reward systems. So, you can invite your friends to use the bridge on our platform with a referral code, and you'll get some points as a reward. So it's all about getting everyone involved and saying thanks to our users for helping our community grow.
Mm-hmm. It's so exciting to I can feeling all those kind of ambitions feelings. How about Alvin? What you guys gonna bring us during the
Yeah.
Bitcoin halving?
So like James mentioned, there's going to be a lot of I think participation and excitement around like the BTC ecosystem. So we do foresee like a huge increase in participation, whether it's something like L2s like Merlin, for example, and or staking like in Babylon. So we do want to make sure that the users stay safe, but are also kind of aware of all these opportunities. That's something we've been doing over the last I would say half a year. We've been increasingly integrating with a lot of BTC projects. For example, like for Merlin, we were one of the first to kind of support them on the campaign. Babylon as well, and there's like right now in the wallet itself, you can trade BRC20. We also support ERC20 in terms of like token access and transfers. Lightning protocol and definitely looking at runes as well. So even in Paris Blockchain Week, I think a lot of people are pretty excited about the
Mm-hmm.
upcoming halving, and people are talking about, all right, what's next to do, right? What are the L2s? What is like BVM to participate in? What is runes about? People are starting to ask a lot of these questions. So as a wallet, what we want to do is to make sure users can actually access all these opportunities directly within the wallet. Whether you're able to trade it directly using our swap, or whether you can, access these dApps directly in our dApp browser.
Mm-hmm. Yes, correct. I think you guys facing the user directly, so you must have very sensitive feelings to about the market and also the user's focus. I think you mentioned a lot of things about the opportunities already. Is there any challenges for Bitget Wallet during this time? There's
Yep,
a lot of challenges, of course, must have.
yep. I think there are
Mm-hmm.
sometimes challenges, also opportunities. Depends how
Mm-hmm.
we look at it. So,
Yeah.
for example, in this first leg of the bull run, I think one feedback I've heard from many people is that their friends who haven't entered Web3 yet are still not really looking at it. They may have heard that ETH or BTC prices have gone up, but a lot of the retail users, new retail users, haven't come in yet. So I do think the all the news and publicity about around halving and also the volatility it brings will start to bring retail users in. And so for a wallet or Web3 onboarding perspective, this is where we have to kind of brush up on how do we make it really, really simple for them. So for example, today, if you kind of so we've made some enhancements. If you set up a wallet, right, you can choose to back up your 12 mnemonic phrase later, which has proven to be easier for people to onboard. There is MPC wallets as well, where we'll keep shards. And again, with MPC, you can now kind of create your wallet using like Gmails or your Apple ID accounts. So that whole experience of onboarding is a lot easier. And then there's also the on-ramp, off-ramp, which has been one of the biggest pains in crypto. And so we have been working with more kind of on-ramp partners like, Mudrex, for example. And this is probably more regional specific, like Mudrex for South Asia. And we have to look at different partners for different regions to bring them in. The second one is then on scams. So scams will definitely increase with more volatility and more people coming in. It's a huge problem, right? Even for right now, we're running our BWB campaigns. I think we must have shut down hundreds and hundreds of different, phishing sites and Twitter accounts that are trying to, phish our users. So, the whole industry probably needs to come together and see how we can solve this better. But right now, I think scams and stuff, people have to be educated to understand that when someone sends you a token, for example, or when a Twitter account has the same photo and so on, it doesn't mean that you can trust them.
Yes, thank you so much for the suggestion. I think in the end you can share us more, like how to avoid those kind of scams in this market. These days is a lot. And also, I think we never doubt the wallet is a first gate to bring more and more people's coming into Web3. And also now, I think you guys facing need to educate people and to bring more Web2 people to Web3. There's a lot of job to do. But how about James? What kind of challenges you guys facing? I
Is
I
a
cannot hear you
significant
right.
event, right? How,
Yeah, okay.
oh,
Okay,
sorry.
now it's okay. A little bit postponed, I
Okay.
guess.
Okay. So, I mean, we just, it's crazy. We just had a solar apocalypse, right? I mean,
Mhm.
and Bitcoin halving is all, I mean, it happens only roughly every 4 years. And so, I mean, this is even more significant than like a solar apocalypse. I mean, it's effectively, the Bitcoin halving reduces the mining rewards, increases Bitcoin scarcity, and this scarcity it can, similar to gold, tends to boost its value over time. So notably, this phenomenon not only benefits existing Bitcoin holders, but also attracts new participants in the market. So here at Uniport, we view this as a valuable opportunity for Bitcoin restaking. So to leverage this opportunity, we've adopted a dual chain architecture. And the first layer is a public layer one chain constructed using a Cosmos SDK, which prioritizes the cross-chain compatibility. And UP tokens are utilized for gas fees, allowing assets to move seamlessly across various Cosmos subchains such as Celestia, Babylon, Osmosis, and Stride, thanks to the Cosmos IBC functionality. While on the other hand, the second layer, built on the Polygon SCDK, serves as a ZK rollup chain dedicated to facilitating BTC restaking functions. UBTC is employed as a gas token, focusing on specifically meeting the needs and standards of BTC restaking. So through the development of UPSD stablecoin system, BTC holders can benefit from multiple returns from a single staking endeavor.
Mhm. Yeah, besides what James you shared, I think most of the things what you guys doing now is to make sure everyone staking and restaking is safe. Everyone talk about this, and this is the priority things. I think Jay, from AI side, I think you guys also must be facing some challenges. Do you mind to share with us?
Okay, and when it comes to Bitcoin halving, we have to say like some challenges like the halving can lead to the price fluctuations, and may impact on our plan for token listing. And additionally, with the potential increase in Bitcoin, and we mean have a more potential user in crypto, and also have a more potential user in our project. And it's super important that our technology, our feature can handle this upstate in activity without any drop in performance. And in response, we are actively optimizing our infrastructure and also our finance strategy to smoothly manage the chance. Uh, our platform is equipped to handle 1,000 AI tasks at the same time with the most optimized GPU server. Or for another AI app, maybe you can took a long time to generate a video or an image, but it just a short time in our app. And we are also collaborating with many tokenomics experts to ensure a strong and stable launch of our token on this journey. Moreover, we are also keeping a close eye on regulatory change to ensure compliance. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Well, the sounds everyone. We all have a lot of things need to solve and need to facing all those challenges. But I like what Alvin shared. Opportunity and challenges. It depends on how you think and how you say the things. I hope every each of us we can turn all those challenges to be our opportunities. But now I think it's my turn to give the lucky draw. Ah, wish you luck. I'm gonna take the second draw, so don't worry, guys. I see a lot of people they texting and remind me here. Wow, another round. Congratulations for the last round. If you got the lucky draw, and I think some of you guys got the beans, and also some of them got the Stability Award AI credits. Congratulations. Well, I think we talk a lot of things related about our projects, but now my question is just to try to jump out of our projects, how you think this kind of Bitcoin halving can affect our market sentiment. I think before we shared a little bit, but this time maybe we can have more to share. And also investors' behaviors, I'm sure everything gonna influenced. How do you think, Jay?
All right. Yes. Okay. And about the Bitcoin halvings, we already know like this event will make Bitcoin more scarce, and traditionally, like scarcity can drive price up, and so leading up to the halving, we will often see a lot of bullish, like they think the price will go up because there will be less new Bitcoin coming into circulation, and this can draw in more investors looking to make a profit. And in my opinions, like the
I cannot hear you, Jay. Hello, Jay.
okay, I
Yeah.
just met some internet problem. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Sure. Yeah. Go ahead. Go ahead.
Okay. And about market sentiment and investor behavior, I think we will have some a mix of actions. First, like some buy early, like they want to jump in before the halving in hope that the price will go up and they can turn a profit. And second, like there's more trading. Like the halving can lead a more people buying and selling Bitcoin as they try to guess how the market will move. And the three, like investor might decide to hold on to their Bitcoin longer and thinking it will be worth more in the futures, or they might sell some of if you think it's going to be like up and down so much. And yeah, and I think with all the potential up and down, investor may rethink how much risk they willing take with their money. And I also think like right after the halving, we will not see a huge price jump like instantly. Like it can take a while for the effect and to see how in the market Yes, I think there are usually a lot of volatility, and as everyone tries to figure out what's going to happen. Yeah.
Yes, yes, everyone is wondering to know. So, how about you, James? How do you think?
But to go on, like, all
Mm-hmm.
right, can you hear me? Okay,
Yeah. We
okay.
have you.
So, like what Jay says, I mean, after the Bitcoin halving, there's usually a surge in the Bitcoin to BTC value, and there's a huge interest in exploring new ways to use it. So many Bitcoin holders won't just hold on to their coins. They're going to be looking for new additional investment opportunities. And restaking Bitcoin in particular is expecting to gain traction. So, as I mentioned earlier, here at Uniport, um, we've created a special setup specifically for Bitcoin restaking. And once our mainnet is live, which is going to be soon, users who will move their BTC to the Uniport chain will receive UBTC, and these UBTC can be then deposited into our stablecoin protocol UPSD to get a deposit certificate token SUBTC. And within the system, SUBTC holders have various restaking options. They can stake in Babylon for returns. They can capture BTC short funding fees with delta neutral strategies or use SUBTC to borrow stablecoins like UPSD. So they can also earn returns from DeFi applications on the Uniport chain, like liquidity mining by setting up a trading pair with BTC and SBTC.
Yes, correct. Alvin, how do you think?
Um, to be honest, pretty much the same. There'll be a lot
Mm-hmm.
of volatility though, and just
Mm-hmm.
like the BTC ETF news, right? Like,
Yeah.
I think the first week was like everyone was like, all right, dump the news, and then they realized that, oh no, after one week of dumping, suddenly went up again. So
Mm.
it's very hard to say. All we know is it's going to be a lot of volatility, but I think in the long run, I think there's long-term bullish, and when I say long-term, it's like maybe for the next 1 year or so.
Mm-hmm.
People are bullish because there's a lot more utility and staking function for Bitcoin right now, and that
Mm-hmm.
will probably reduce the sell pressure as well. And the other thing is, just a lot more people will buy it through the ETF as well. It's a lot more available to users than before. So with this, I think it's important to note that this is the same in stock markets and in crypto, right? Where if you look at the last few years, huge gains are made actually in just a matter of a few days. And so the usual advice is that if you're bullish long term, it's better to actually just buy on the deep, but hodl through, because you never know when those days of huge gains will come.
Mm-hmm. Exactly. But the last question, to be honest, Alvin, you should give us some, advice for the individual investors, and also the most important thing is to the resident in the Second Life, our listeners. Is there any suggestions from your side to share? Alvin, you can go ahead.
Yeah. So advice for individual investors. Well,
Exactly.
I would say have a clear strategy.
Mm-hmm.
Don't FOMO buy in, right? Don't panic sell as well. Like, it's best if you have a strategy, whether it's like when to cut loss, where to add in on the dips. It's important to have a clear strategy, as well as, if you look at when you buy, right? If it's gone up a few X, that's great for you. But when are you selling it as well? And I've seen too many investors without a clear strategy. And they often, I've seen so many people buy and they make a lot in their first trade, and then they FOMO in and start buying the same token again and trading without as clear a strategy as before, and then they start losing money as well. So always have a very clear strategy for it.
Thank you so much, and also keep your wallet safe. I think
Definitely.
also, yes, this is very important. And James, how about you?
All right, so my opinion, like what Alvin says, I mean, have a clear strategy and
Mm-hmm.
stick with it. I mean, you see a lot of people, they're changing their strategies every day. And, like that kind of screws them over. So, I mean, during halving period, my personal advice is just hold on to your BTC because you look at over time, it's going to appreciate. And I mean, from my project's perspective, I mean, we got a lot of ongoing campaigns. So from last month until the halving, we got our lucky Mark Airdrop Carnival running, and it's the biggest of our Mark series airdrop events with a total prize pool of 1.68 billion UP tokens. And this event has two parts. So we got the bridge to earn, like I mentioned before, where users can move assets from the BTC chain to an EVM compatible chain like ETH or ARB using our cross chain bridge to earn points. And for more details, just check our X or our Gitbook. And then we've also introduced a referral system to encourage participation. So users on this can invite their friends using a referral code to cross-chain and earn points themselves. So from mid to late April, Uniport is going to reveal, we're going to reveal our second layer mainnet, so the Uniport ZK rollup chain. And at the same time, we're going to start a mysterious mark event where users can move assets to other EVM compatible chains to a Uniport ZK rollup chain. Mainnet which will get about the 10x point rewards, and that's not small. And then we'll introduce the first DID NFT, which on the Uniport ZK rollup chain King Mark, which will give users via an airdrop by staking assets.
It sounds have a lot of activities, and also, guys, here's a lot of airdrops is upcoming from the Uniport network. If you want to check and see, I think you can follow follow Uniport network on the Twitter side. And besides that, I think what James shared is correct, and because everyone talk about the belief, I think what we need to do in the Web3 is keep learning and holding your belief. Hold your trust. And the last but not least, for our lady Jay, feel free to share your suggestions for our individual investors and all the peoples here today in SecondLive.
Yes, okay. Actually, like I'm not good investor, so I don't think like my advice will be really help you to earn more money like during the Bitcoin halving, but I think it can help you save more money and like can protect your money because like I'm kind of like a really safe investor and I just invest on the coin I'm doing or like I implement a deep research about it and almost the coins I'm doing like about the technologies and also about infrastructure and about all the things I think they can have a lot for the cryptocurrency industry and also other industry. And also, I just invest like and I can like a coin and I can take risk and also it depends on my financial situation. So that's a simple way to look at it, uh, and just remember that like every investor situation is different, so you can tailor your strategy to what works best for you, and you can refer my advice. Maybe it's not help for you, but it can help for another. Yeah.
Thank you, Jay. I think three of our speakers today give us a lot of suggestions. First of all, keep your money safe. Secondly, keep update your strategy. And third one, do not FOMO. I hope everyone enjoyed today's speak, and thank you so much for our speakers for your sincerely answer. And lastly, I will give our listeners all the lucky draw. And meanwhile, thank you so much for joining us. Hopefully, next time we can bring new topics to Second Life. Thank you so much for joining us today. Have a good day.
Okay, bye, guys. Have a good day.
Bye.
Bye,
Bye. Thank you,
guys.
guys. Bye.